everyone, welcome to the Smile Project, a podcast from School of Dentistry. I'm Mew. Thank you for joining us today. This podcast is all about holistic dental education on the go. This would enhance your knowledge and attitude not only towards dentistry but life as a whole. Tune in to hear and learn from specialists from various fields of dentistry, sharing their experience and discussing topics in the realm of dentistry. Also, we have in store a small dose of inspire and influence, a section for good quotes and productivity tips. So, let's begin.
Greetings from the IMU School of Dentistry's podcast, The Smile Project. Like the name suggests, our only intention is to make sure you understand your dentition, embrace it, and smile proudly. Stick with us throughout the whole season and you'll get to benefit from loads of dental education and tips and know the usual drill. Dentistry is so much more than just drilling teeth and billing patients.
Through this podcast, we hope to learn new things about the field of dentistry while interviewing experts of the field and unraveling the day-to-day challenges that come with being a dentist. We also hope to provide the students of the School of Dentistry with a platform to communicate outside the traditional classroom setting.
Dentistry itself is a very niche career, so much so that it can be difficult for someone on the outside peering in to understand what it is we do. Even myself as a second-year dental student can find it very, very difficult to keep up during classes and oops, sorry doctors, but that's why we hope to make this podcast as engaging and digestible for anyone and everyone to tune in. Now, of course, none of this would be possible without the tremendous team keeping this boat afloat. Believe me, setting up this podcast has been a lot of work, and it is only through their efforts that we've been able to do so. Therefore, they deserve their own introduction, so please, allow me to welcome them on board.
Hey everyone, I'm Rikan from the administration team, and basically we are the ones that coordinate with the entire team, keeping them focused and organized on what needs to be done.
Hi, I'm Aruna.
Hey yo, I'm Aiden.
Yo, I'm Martha.
Hi, I'm June. I'll be representing the content and hosting team. Our team will be conducting interviews with the guests invited. Also, we are in charge of coming up with ideas for the topic of each interview.
Hi, I'm Rikan.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Martha.
And I'm Aruna.
Hi guys, I'm Louisa and I'm from the technical department where we handle post-production work, record audio, and other nitty-gritties to bring the podcast to life. We're very excited for our upcoming episodes, so do stay tuned for that.
Hi, I'm Aruna.
Hi, I'm Leanne. Hi, I'm Leanne from the promotion team, and we reach out to as many people as possible. Whether you're a dental student, lecturer, non-dental student, or not even a student at all. We will also ensure that you guys, dear listeners, are always kept up to date through our posts and stories.
Hi guys, it's Charmaine here.
Hi, I'm Kaisun.
Hi, I'm Minyi.
Hi, I'm Jinwen.
Hi, I'm Louisa.
Hi, I'm Jinwen from the outreach team, and we are responsible for coordinating guests that may involve leaders and experts in the dental field and anyone with a great story to tell. We will also conduct a pre-interview to get to know the guests and coordinate with the content team.
Hi guys, I'm Kaisun.
And I'm Rikan.
Hey yo, I'm June.
Did you have a long day in class or at work and your students want to mute themselves on Teams and in real life? What gives you the motivation to keep going on days like that? In this podcast, we'll be interviewing people in the dental field to better understand what keeps them going even on the toughest of days. Please continue to listen in for some personal anecdotes and inspiring stories from our guests.
Aside from that, we also hope to pique your interest in topics beyond the regular dental curriculum. As our friendly neighborhood, Professor Munir would gladly say, dentistry is a lifelong learning process. And in many senses, that is entirely true. So, if you're interested in topics such as orthotropics or cosmetic dentistry, for example, we've got you covered.
Ever wonder what the future holds for dental students after graduation? Sometimes, even dental students could be lost too. That's why, in this podcast, we will invite IMU dental alumni and dentists graduated from other institutions to talk about their life in the dental field. And also, those braces you see on most teenagers, those are done by orthodontists who specializes in, orthodontics. So dentists can also specialize in oral surgery, periodontics, endodontics, pediatrics, and so on. So why not just tune in and understand more of what specialization dental graduates can pursue?
You can reach us on our Insta and Facebook page at The Smile Project IMU. And we will also post updates on the School of Dentistry's Telegram and Instagram pages. Our podcast will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.
Now we are nearing the end of our session today, but before we wrap things up, we'd like to hand the time over to Rikan once again to say a few words regarding the podcast. You guys may not know it, but Prof. Munir is actually the brains behind this initiative, and this idea is now being further developed by Dr. Prashanti and Rikan. If it weren't for them, we really wouldn't be here. And with that, Rikan, over to you.
Thanks, Aiden. As executive producer of the podcast, I am so very excited for what we will be bringing you, and I hope that you tune in to us, whether in your car, in the bathroom, or even when you're working out. We hope to give you a smile after each episode.
Man, guys, I can't believe we've actually made it to our first ever podcast. Like, we're actually recording this right now.
The first episode, right? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Remember when it all
Finally.
started? My
yeah,
gosh.
I think it was like Dr. Prashanti's class. We had a T-Bill session.
Yeah, we had
And she kind of announced it at the end. Like, she wanted to organize a podcast organized by her and Dr. Munir. And we were kind of interested, so I kind of volunteered myself. I don't know about you guys though. How did you guys get involved?
Yeah, I've been interested in taking part in the podcast. That's why I volunteered to be the host. And Aruna?
For me, it was like when she was asking and I think you and Aiden volunteered for
for the host. And she was like, can we have...
And then she was like, is anyone familiar with editing audio? And I was like, hold up. and then she was like, is anyone familiar with Audacity? And I was like, that's me. It's my thing. So I was like, hide up though. I was a bit shy, but
that's my thing. Can I have it?
No, I was like, I'm familiar with Audacity, so I mean, even if you're using another program, I don't think it should be that hard to learn.
But why did you guys pick the roles you did? Like for me, I know I actually wanted to do hosting, and it's obviously partly to improve my communication skills, as they always say. But it's really also because I had an interest in kind of getting to know people better, what their specialties were, and just really hearing their stories. So that was really why I signed up for this. Like, Martha, why did you choose to host?
Because when I first started, I've been in a lot of speech competitions, and I've hosted a few physical activities. I've been an MC for quite some time, and then podcasts just interest me because I've actually been listening to podcasts for quite some time.
Yeah.
So of course I'd be interested to be a host in one.
Same here. I feel like it's just something different because in high school or in college, it was always very straightforward roles, manage this and that. It was never it wasn't really to do with speaking. I feel like this is a very unique type of role, hosting. You don't see a lot of this in a lot of places, so that's why.
I also think it's a much more candid experience, if you feel me, because all these big events, they're also kind of formalized and it's so organized. It's hard to kind of get to know people on a deeper level. So we were hoping through this podcast we'd be able to kind of reach people in that way.
A bit more vulnerable, right? A bit more.
Just true conversations, a bit
candid like this.
Candid conversations. But that was really why we started all this.
So after that class, I feel we were all busy doing our own thing.
We got excited and then back to
Yeah, there was a lot of hype.
Yeah.
When's this gonna happen? When's this gonna happen?
Yeah, and then like I remember around October, November, COVID had died down a little bit and people were allowed back on campus. And we had just started our dental practicals. So remember we were in college pretty much every week.
Pretty much every week, yeah. But twice.
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times a week.
So it was just hectic. And then we were busy. Dr. Prashanti, who has been a great help in setting up the podcast, she mentioned it during one of my radiography classes. She was like, look, it's gonna happen, but we're all just
kind of busy. There's a lot of things going on.
Good things take time.
Diamonds have been under pressure. But yeah, a lot of things were kind of up in the air for a while. We had our first kind of meeting to discuss officially what was going to happen, and we kind of
finally get to meet the entire team.
Yeah.
And to get a better idea.
Sort out departments and
stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we've come a long way, guys.
Well, we really have.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Smile Project. We hope you enjoyed. If you would like to help support the podcast, please share it with your family and friends and leave a rating or review. Thank you once again. I'll see you next time.